On this hunt, I'm traipsing around the woods and farms of Kentucky with my friend Kevin Murphy.
This is the rabbit hater right here.
Kevin's got to be the most knowledgeable small game hunter I have ever met. He's got squirrel dogs and rabbit dogs and bird dogs, and nothing makes him happier than a walk through the bush chasing furry edibles.
Jeez. That fast.
Fast. Seen lots of waterfowlers become novice squirrel hunters because they can't hit them.
I'm Steven Ranella. To me, hunting isn't only about the pursuit of an animal. It's about who we are and what we're made of. I live to hunt and hunt to live. I am a meat eater. The land between the lakes is a rare example of a place that's been rewilded, going from inhabited back to mostly empty. It's a large isthmus that sits between Kentucky Lake and Barkley Lakes, extending from southwestern Kentucky into Tennessee. It was created as a result of damming the Cumberland and Tennessee rivers back in the early 60s, after severe flooding drowned out much of the surrounding area.
So what's the plan?
Gonna go get some squirrels.
Kevin Murphy's been chasing squirrels at LBL for 50 years, and there's no end to his knowledge about old bushy-tail. A buddy of mine calls him the Neil deGrasse Tyson of squirrels. And in his way of thinking, the only way to go after squirrels is with a trained hunting dog.
So hold on, now, just before we start. So you're not going where you want to go, you're going where the dog wants to go?
No, he hunts for me. I'm not hunting with him.
I'm with you.
New guy has to blow the horn.
I don't know how to blow the horn.
You better learn. There you go.
Can you do better than that?
Kevin's pre-hunt ritual of blowing on a bullhorn is his way of giving the squirrels a fair chance to escape.
So you blow that thing before you go fishing too, huh?
Yeah. Come on, Bobby Django, come on. Come up.
What's that dog's name?
Bobby Django.
Bobby Django.
Kevin and I would spend a few days hunting squirrels with a small rotation of squirrel hounds that were impossible for me to keep straight. There was Butchie Badtoe, Bobby Django, and the head honcho. And there were 22s and shotguns.
There he goes.
Sunny skies and cloudy days. It all went by in a flourish of fur, bangs, and bark. A crash course in all things squirrel hound.
Does the squirrel have to have hit the ground for him to pick it up?
He can smell some. It's just laying up on a limb. But some of them, they've got pretty acute hearing, he's a combination dog that can do it all, and that's what you want in a squirrel dog.
A good squirrel dog will run in circles about 100 yards out, checking back in every lap or two if they haven't found anything.
Find him, Bobby Django, find him.
And they have a combination of ways to detect a squirrel. The dog could smell it, it could see it, and if conditions are right and it's not too windy, it can even hear the squirrel's nails scratching on the bark of a tree.
Where's that squirrel? Where's that squirrel?
When a dog really starts barking, that means it's found fresh sign.
Watch for him, Bobby Dang. Watch for him.
Then it's up to the hunter to scan the nearby treetops and locate the animal.
Watch for him. Watch for him.
Oh, I see him.
Talk to him. Talk to him. Good shot. Watch for him. Watch for him. There we go. Good boy. Good boy.
That dog is incredible.
He's pretty good. He's a pretty good dog. Good boy. Come on. Good boy.
And that's a whole new...
Oh,
That's the greatest way to hunt squirrels right there.
This is what I've done for 50 years.
For a guy like me who doesn't have to get involved in the year-long dog training, it winds up being just a pleasurable walk in the woods. Often, before you've packed away the last kill, there's a dog already hot and heavy onto the next squirrel.
Go on this side.
Oh, I see him.
Much of the time, it works out exactly as planned.
There you go. Doing good. You can be on my team. There's a lot of people that don't really make my team.
Sometimes it doesn't work out at all for a variety of reasons.
Let me rattle a bush, Steve. See if I can get him to move. Watch for him, Bobby Jane. Come on, Butchie, find that squirrel. Find him.
When we were kids, we'd spend half the day down here throwing sticks and trying to climb the tree and whatnot.
I don't climb anymore. I can't get him out of there, Bobby Django. He's made it home. Good job, Bobby Django. Was in a hole. You too, Haunch. You didn't do nothing, but you was there for moral support.
So you never, like, even when you were growing up, you hunted with dogs?
My dad, when I was probably 8 years old, took an 8mm Mouncer and traded it for a squirrel dog. And that's probably when I started squirrel hunting. But there we go, guys.
You got one?
Find him, Bobby Django. Find him. Talk to him.
When there is success, the dogs are rewarded.
Watch for him, Bobby Jane. Watch for him.
One of them in a sort of bizarre way.
Come here, Butchie. Come here. Come here, boy. Come here. Come here.
So he likes to eat the head off.
He likes to eat the head, that little snack.
So when he passes that head, what form does he pass it in?
Just regular dog duty with a little squirrel hair and some cranial matter in there. You know, it's a relationship.
Butchie bad till he knows that you're a good guy to get squirrel heads off of.
That's right. We're a good team, good combination.
I've always heard people talk about chasing squirrels with a dog, but until today, I had no idea what that really meant. And even after seeing these dogs in action, it's still hard for me to picture exactly how they know that squirrel is up there. They got a sixth sense.
Man, I cannot believe how good that works.
Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Come on. Good boy. Come on, Butchie, let's head to the truck.
Now, do you do like the tail cutting trick?
Yeah.
You do?
Oh, yes, there's no other way.
So you skin a squirrel in 30 seconds.
Well, I'm gonna say as hard as I am right now, give me a minute, but.
Clean or all furry?
What?
Like nice clean.
Well, nice clean there.
You don't gotta like pick the hair off.
No. Just take a knife, a sharp knife, and you can kind of see the anal opening. I go right behind it.
And you're severing the tailbone.
And then once you get it started, use this block. I can't bend over like I used to, Steve. And everything is a nice, slow, steady pull. And when you get right there, you need to stop. And run in here. Good tree, Bobby Django.
Skin the whole damn head.
Yeah. Then you take game shears, Steve. And just cut middle section out right here.
Yeah.
And then glide up.
Well, so you just cut the guts right out of there. And, nothing to it.
One quick wash, he's ready for the skillet.
Thinking man's chicken.
That's right. The tree chicken.
A new day and a different hunt. This time for eastern Cottontails. We've moved off public land to a 170-acre lot owned by an Amish farmer that Kevin is friendly with. Hunting rabbits means a different set of dogs. Kevin brought along 4 beagles, along with his hunting buddy Jason Champion, who brought along another 3 dogs of his own. Jason is a fanatical beagle breeder and loves chasing bunnies.
Does Kevin let the horn rip for rabbits? Is it only squirrels?
No, it's an everyday thing. See, look at here.
All right. They know we're coming. If they get killed, it's their fault now. Come on up here and find us a rabbit. Come on. Get here, Lucy. Come on, Morgan. Come on. Come on. Come on, Morgan. Come on, Jill. Come on, Ranger. Come on. Morgan, come on. Go. Help!
Unlike the squirrel hounds from yesterday, these beagles work solely off their nose. But why do you need 7 dogs to chase a rabbit? It's basically to cover 7 times as much ground and increase your chances of locating a rabbit and jumping it off its hiding spot.
You think there's gotta be cottontail in this briar patch, huh?
Should be getting one out any minute, I would think.
Once they pick up a trail, they'll start barking and they'll follow the scent. They'll stay somewhere between 20 and 100 yards behind the rabbit they're after.
Well, where are they hiding this morning, Jason?
I don't know.
We've got the advantage, we've got the GPSs. So we can bring up on a map and we can kind of see what direction the rabbit's gonna circle in and we can cut them off.
What a buck rabbit will try to do, he knows where all the other male rabbits are, and he'll run the dogs through the other territory, trying to get them off on a different one.
It's a dirty trick.
There he goes. Help! You're gonna come out and open in there. Watch for the open. Did we score?
Yep.
Dead. Come here, Morgan. Come here, Lucy. Dead. Morgan, dead. Dead there, Ranger. Dead. Let's get another one. Let go. This is the rabbit hater right here. So you can see where she gets her knife.
Yeah.
When a rabbit hunt is going good, it's chaotic.
Help! Come on! Help!
There are moments when nothing happens, but they're interrupted by bursts of action.
Did we score?
Yeah, I got one.
All right, good.
Just as the dogs get hot on one trail, another rabbit jumps up,
Jump one over here.
Where'd you go, Kevin?
Right down the fence row.
followed by another.
There goes a rabbit.
Come your way, Jason. Got him.
Got him?
Yep.
By that time, the dogs have made it back around with the rabbit they're after.
Dead.
That's what it should be like nonstop here on a good rabbit hunt. Just constant banging. Are they all one?
I don't know what they're doing. He shot and killed it, and they kept on going.
Well, that one went right.
That's the way it's supposed to go.
Well,
What do you think?
some Kentucky Cottontails.
That was great.
It's a good hunt.
It was kind of hard to tell. I don't know how many got away.
Everybody be safe. Watch where the crap you're shooting. Take your time.
That's safety talk?
That's the safety.
I like
talk. Short and sweet.
Today is a once-a-year event. A generous landowner invites his whole extended group of friends and family to his farm on the Mississippi River for a swamp rabbit hunt. A bucket load of folks have turned up for today's hunt, and for safety's sake and for practical reasons, we break up into smaller groups. I have never laid eyes on a swamp rabbit. I have only heard tales. Swampers are known as the big game of the rabbit world.
Come on, Morgan. Come on, Morgan. Find in there, Lucy. Find us a swamper.
They are a cottontail species, Sylvalagus aquaticus, but weigh 5 pounds apiece. They have an almost mythical reputation as being bigger, tougher, and smarter than a normal eastern cottontail. And not only that, they'll jump into the damn Mississippi River and swim away.
There's a little bit of sign on this log.
You found some sign?
Use this as a latrine log.
So you think that's one rabbit who just uses that spot, or you think multiple rabbits use the spot?
I think they mark their territory. Come on, dogs. Come on. Hunt them up, there, dogs. Hunt them up. Hunt them up. Hunt them up.
Oh, rabbit.
There he goes. There he goes.
Oh, Look at the size of that thing.
Keep dog, help, 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 help. Come on, Lucy. Come on in here. Come on, this way. Come on, Morgan. Come on, Lucy.
Swampers cover about twice as much ground as a regular eastern cottontail. It's the same basic hunting strategy, just on a much larger scale.
Steve, most rabbits are right-handed. You jump them.
They circle right.
They circle right. So the tip of the day. Big buck swamper. Yep, that's a big buck rabbit, 326.
The dogs will run the swamper on a loop that takes them well out of earshot. So GPS is handy to keep an eye on what's going on in the dog's absence.
350. 362.
When the swamp rabbit eventually circles around, and he will, he might be so far ahead of the trailing dogs that he'll pass you by before you even see the beagles.
240.
If the whole group of beagles comes sauntering past in front of you, you know you missed your chance. Then you gotta wait for the circle to come back around again.
We gotta use some strategy on this boy. You know, he's going out there, and he's short-stopping, he's making a little circle.
They trailed them a long ways.
They went 400 yards on the first run.
Just keep scooting forward then.
Yeah. Is he dead?
I got him.
You got him? Good.
Look at the size of that thing.
You joined the Swamp Rabbit Hunters Association there.
Giants.
They are giants.
Those dogs work that thing. All zigzagging around.
I think they've got another one up.
Yep.
All right. I love that sound. Hot after him. There he goes. In front of you, Steve. Coming across from the right. Head shooter. Running a head shooter. Good dogs, good dogs.
Another one.
Baby, look at that one. Lots of rabbit sausage there, rabbit tenders.
Oh yeah, man. Big old hams. I can't wait, dude.
Good girl, old woman.
That's the limit.
You're limited out. There you go. Let's go, guys. Good shooting.
End of day. And our crew of beagles are as tired as you might expect, given the big pile of swampers they helped us bring home. After days of successful squirrel and rabbit hunting, it's time to reap the benefits and cook up some of our haul back at Kevin's place.
So when you were a kid, did your mom cook a lot of wild game?
She made squirrel and dumplings. She'd fry quail. We just really never ate a whole lot of wild game. We ate a lot of beans and cornbread.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This is rabbit bratwurst.
It's beautiful. Look, I like how it's white, man.
Oh, it changes. After you cook it, it's a snowy white there.
So would you say guys down here tend to eat most of their small game fried up?
Most of it fried, yes. Some of them will bake it in the oven, but most everybody pretty much fries their small game.
Kevin's got a lot of straightforward yet classic Southern techniques for preparing small game. Simple breading and seasoning, frying, and letting the ingredients shine.
Oh, yeah. Getting there.
Squirrel's looking good. We'll do the biscuits next.
Do you ever feel like you're like a dying breed, you know, frying up your own squirrels and making your own biscuits and stuff like that?
I think if we don't do something, we're going to be the last generation of hunters. We need to bring more young people into the sport, showing people that these are the old ways of doing it. You know, I think that's the way that we can get a lot of people to join the hunters fraternity.
It's easy to see Kevin's deep-seated appreciation for the hunting life. The walls of his house are festooned with hunting memorabilia and gussied up from floor to ceiling with keepsakes of fondly remembered hunting trips. For him, it's more than a hobby.
It's getting biscuity.
Getting biscuity.
Is this an old way of making them?
Yes. Yeah. We're gonna do a good Southern style biscuit. Into the oven. You like thick gravy or thin gravy?
Thinner.
Thinner.
So just genuine Kentucky squirrel gravy.
This is sawmill gravy. Lots of hungry squirrel hunters gonna join us tonight.
A crew of hunting buddies come over for the kind of meal that Kevin is known to serve up on a pretty regular basis.
Old Squirrel Dog, number 9 of 10. I have 1 bottle left. It's a good sweet wine. Good sweet wine.
It is good, though.
Yep, it's very tasty.
I have never fed someone squirrel where they expressed anything other than shock at how much they liked it, ever. It is just great tasting meat, and that's really all there is to it.
Man, that's a good job you did on these squirrel.
I learned a lot about small game hunting on this trip, and especially about the dogs who get the job done. I can already hear myself talking about this place for the next year or so, and I can envision just how I'm gonna start all my sentences. I'll say, well, those boys down in Kentucky, I can hardly wait.